Yo, what's going on, you guys? KG Presents back out with another video, and today I'm here with some fantasy basketball players that I think you should add off your waiver wire. So we are now heading into week 5 of fantasy basketball, and hopefully your team is doing pretty good so far. Today I'm going to be listing 5 players that I think you should add off the waiver wire and onto your roster. Hopefully these players are going to make a difference this season, not just this week and maybe the rest of the season here. You never know what's going to happen here. Anything can happen with basketball, injuries, anything really. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let's get into these players. So the first player that I think you should add is Santi Aldama. So he had an ankle injury which delayed his start to the 2023-2024 season, but he's been absolutely incredible, especially the past 3 games. He's been really hot with averages of 23 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and over 3 3-pointers made over the last 3 games. Obviously with Brandon Clark out and Steven Adams out for the year, he has a clear path to minutes with a consistent playing time. So while the production may definitely, he's not going to be averaging like 28 points a game here. That's a little bit too much for Aldama. However, the minutes are there. He's definitely going to be pretty good, so definitely be sure to not miss out on Aldama and be sure to add him off of your waiver wire. Next up, we have Duncan Robinson from the Miami Heat. As of late, he's been doing absolutely incredible, so I'm just going to say right now, go out and add Duncan Robinson if he's still there. He's doing more off the bounce and as a creator than ever before in his career. He's adding assists and interior scoring to his profile, and he's still obviously one of the league's best true sharp shooters. So Duncan Robinson here, the last couple games of the season here, he has 2 games that were 26 points, and he scored 18 points in the other and 17. The rebounds, he's been doing all right in the rebounding department, but last game he actually had 7 assists as well, which is definitely new for Duncan Robinson. He's definitely on a hot stretch now. Tyler Hero being out definitely plays a factor into Duncan Robinson getting more minutes and more opportunities. But while Tyler Hero is going to continue to be out for another at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, the minutes and opportunity is going to be there for Duncan Robinson. So go out and add him onto your roster. Next up, we have Dyson Daniels from the New Orleans Pelicans. He's definitely getting more opportunity on the Pelicans roster due to the injury to CJ McCollum. Obviously, I hope he's all right. But his last 5 games himself, he's averaging about 13 points a game, 5 assists or so, and around 6 rebounds as well. He's also killing it in the steals department with 2 out of the last 5 games. He actually had 3 steals as well. The minutes are clearly there for Dyson Daniels at the moment. He's averaging probably about 35 minutes a game or so these past 5 games. That's not going to be going away anytime soon. He has a plethora of opportunity right now. He's really making a name for himself to show that even once CJ McCollum comes back from his injury, that Dyson Daniels is going to be a heavy part of the Pelicans bench going forward for the rest of the season. So be sure to add Dyson Daniels onto your roster here. You're not going to regret it. He's playing really well right now. Next up, we have another member of the Miami Heat, that being Jaime Jacquez Jr. He has scored in double figures in 5 out of the last 6 games and has been helping Robinson fill in for Tyler Hero's absence. In those 5 games prior, he was averaging 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a 3-pointer and a half per game in 32 minutes of action. He's got 4 games this upcoming week for Miami, and if you're looking for some help in scoring as well as some decent peripheral stats, be sure to add Jaime Jacquez Jr. The minutes are clearly there. He's going to be continue to do great. It seems like he always makes the right play on offense every single time. See right there that assist to Kevin Love. So definitely be sure to add Jacquez onto your roster here. He's going to be a great addition this week, and he's going to be a great addition all while Tyler Hero's out. Him and Duncan Robinson, be sure to add them. Last but not least, we have Bilal Coulibaly. I have talked about him in recent videos, but I am really high on Coulibaly. The scoring is definitely going to be a bit of an issue, though. He has raw scoring ability. But in one of those games against the Brooklyn Nets on November 12th, he did score 20 points, so you never know. The rebounding is definitely all right. 7 rebounds a game. He's definitely become a defensive menace. In 2 of those games, he actually had 4 steals and 3 steals a game. So that's really incredible. So be sure to add him, especially if you're in category league. So that's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And hopefully these players that I've listed today are going to help you towards winning your fantasy basketball week this week, and hopefully towards one step closer of winning your fantasy basketball championship. I'll see you next time.